The world knows what this House does not want. Today, we need to send an emphatic message about what we do want.
Yeah. Britain's House of Commons votes for a new approach to Brexit. Hello, I'm Anand Naidu, and this is The Heat. After rejecting British Prime Minister Theresa May's Brexit deal earlier this month, lawmakers have voted to send her back to the European Union to seek alternatives to the controversy known as the Irish border, over the Irish border, rather, known as the backstop. For more, we turn now to CGTN's Mariam Zaidi in London. And Mariam, lots of debate in Parliament. What was decided and where do things go to from here?
Hi, Dan. Well, first of all, welcome to sunny England. Essentially today, what we had, any amendments to delay Brexit failed. It's been a big win for Theresa May on two fronts. Firstly, because the Brady Amendment that she supported passed. The Brady Amendment sets out a timetable till basically the end of March. So on the 29th, when the UK is expected to leave the EU. But essentially, it also rips up that Irish backstop, the fail-safe that prevents a hard border on the island of Ireland in the event of no deal. It calls for alternative arrangements. So far, we don't know what those could be. But Theresa May at least now has a mandate from MPs to go negotiate that with the EU. But good luck to her on that with the EU. But at least, you know, we do finally have some clarity in the Parliament. They do not want that backstop. Now, second, it's quite the turnaround, given that thumping defeat that Theresa May, of course, suffered weeks ago on her original deal that she, of course, made with the EU. And also, she's got her ultra-Brexiteers and the Democratic Unionist Party on her side. You know, the Prime Minister has, of course, always ruled out delaying Brexit or having a second referendum. So you could say that her Brexit is possibly winning. And she at least has finally got a win.
So, Mariam, where does this leave Theresa May politically in the United Kingdom and, of course, with the EU as well?
Well, you know, she's won the support of the DUP and she's won the support of her ultra-Brexiteers within her own party. From the EU side, well, we knew that they were, of course, prepping for the Brady Amendment to pass and prepare an immediate rebuff to Theresa May. Now, the EU Council President spokesperson has said that the EU rejects any renegotiation of the withdrawal agreement and, of course, the backstop is not up for renegotiation. You know, the EU rhetoric has never changed. You know, today we've heard from the French President, from the Deputy Irish Prime Minister, they all reiterate the same line. The EU has always maintained that backstop is not going to change. It's the only thing that prevents a hard border and respects the Good Friday Agreement and ensures peace on the island of Ireland in the event of no deal Brexit. Now, just to put this in a little bit more context, just over the weekend, I was at a protest by border communities on the Irish border. And, you know, they were really scared about the prospect of a hard border. And to some, you know, how they're feeling, you know, they pretty much said this. They said, what if a border was put up splitting England from either Wales or Scotland? You know, those people would be in absolute uproar. So why should they be put through all of that? Now, we also do, you know that the EU does not want to be complicit in a no-deal Brexit. So what comes next? Well, we're just going to have to wait and see.
All right. Thanks, Mariam. That's CGTN's Mariam Zaidi reporting from London.